Hey everyone, and welcome to Learn with Aldo. Today we're learning about anatomical planes, a foundational concept in anatomy. In this video, we'll define what anatomical planes are, explore the three key types, and put our knowledge to the test with a quiz at the end. So what exactly are planes? To put it simply, planes are flat surfaces that slice through space. Since we live in a three-dimensional world, we can define three planes that are all perpendicular to each other. In anatomy, these imaginary slices help us describe locations and movements within the body. Let's start with the sagittal plane. This is a vertical plane that divides the body into left and right parts. To help us remember, let's take a look at this gorilla. See that ridge running along the top of its head? That's called the sagittal crest. It's a feature seen prominently in primates, and to me, it looks a lot like a mohawk. Just like a mohawk runs from the front to the back, the sagittal plane slices the body the same way, splitting it into left and right parts. The sagittal plane can be divided into two types, mid-sagittal and parasagittal. Mid-sagittal, as the name suggests, is a cut made precisely along the body's midline, resulting in two symmetrical halves. Parasagittal is a cut that's off-center, meaning it can be anywhere except the midline, resulting in asymmetrical parts. Next up is the coronal plane. This is also a vertical plane, but this one divides the body into front and back parts. Here's a trick to remember this one. The word coronal comes from corona, Latin for crown, and we see the words look very similar. Think about this crown. Its jewels are displayed at the front for everyone to admire, while the back remains plain since it's out of view. So remember the coronal plane as the one that separates the front, with the jewels, from the back where no one's looking. Finally, we have the transverse plane. This is the only horizontal plane. It divides the body into top and bottom parts. I like to think that transverse sounds a lot like traverse, and we usually traverse or walk on horizontal surfaces. Now it's time to put our knowledge to the test. Pause the video at each question and try to answer it yourself. Question 1. Which plane divides the front of your body from the back? That's the coronal plane. Remember our crown analogy? Jewels at the front, nothing at the back. Question 2. What's the difference between mid-sagittal and parasagittal? Mid-sagittal cuts along the midline, creating symmetrical halves. Parasagittal cuts off-center, creating asymmetrical parts. Question 3. Along which plane was this MRI scan taken? That would be the transverse plane, the horizontal slice. Great job! We've just learned the three main anatomical planes. To help you review, I've created flashcards based on this video. Check them out in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.